I began my educational journey at preschool. I went to a predominantly white school where I was one of few Latinos there. Also, I was the only one in my family who went to preschool. Evidently, preschool gave me a boost when I headed into the real world of elementary. During my elementary years, I was classified as a genuinely smart kid. In the second grade, I was admitted into the Gifted and Talented Education program. However, I could not partake in it because I was on the verge of moving to Nevada for what my father saw as an opportunity for a better life. After we moved to Nevada early in my third grade year, I only attended school over there for about 2 weeks when it did not work out. We ended up coming back and I attended my old school again for 2 weeks. Then we finally ended up in Delhi, where I finished off my third grade year at El Capitan Elementary School. I switched schools for the last time to Harmony Elementary School, where I ended up staying at till 8th grade graduation. After my 4th grade year was over, my teacher decided to move me up to the 6th grade instead of 5th, so basically I skipped the 5th grade. I had little trouble assimilating myself into the upper grades. After I did, school became easy again. Incidentally, I participated more in school with activities such as sports. I also helped kick off the Gifted and Talented program at the school. My next school year in the 7th grade got boring. I stopped trying, but I still maintained decent grades. However, I did not work to my fullest potential. I had a huge breakthrough in sports when I made it to sections in wrestling. This sparked a new journey to the other side of my life. My 8th grade year, I was much more motivated in school. I maintained a 4.0 GPA and was set. I was introduced to another world of mathematics by my math teacher that would later play an important role in my life. I also had yet another breakthrough in wrestling when I made it to states but could not go because I fractured my shoulder. Sophomore year, I started getting really bored. My grades were dropping, I was largely discouraged by one teacher, so I saw no point in trying. It was also a very rough year for me personally as well. My junior year was sought on almost pure self-motivation. I maintained a 4.0 plus GPA, ranked in extracurricular activities, and even earned a scholarship to study at UC Davis this summer in a STEM field. Although I was discouraged by some of my teachers and some of my peers, I was also encouraged by other teachers and other friends who helped me realize that education is key to the future. That concludes, but doesn't end, Gerardo Santana's educational progress.
In second grade is where my educational journey really began. This is a year where I started learning a lot and I can remember a lot. I was shy and I didn't really talk to a lot of people, but I tried very hard in school. I did my homework, I asked questions, participated in classroom activities, and just was very motivated to learn and be a good student. In third grade, I became more social and didn't really care too much about my grades, but I had a teacher who pushed me. She saw I was good at math during this year, and she pushed me to become a better student and be more self-motivated. This helped me a lot. I became a better student eventually. But then in fourth grade, I attended a school where my teacher was fired. Therefore, for more than half of the year, I had substitute teachers. I didn't learn anything at all this year. I was good at math, but now I didn't have anything. I didn't learn. I didn't do anything. This is a horrible year for me. In fifth grade, I attended a small but strict school where I got a lot of learning done. I had just come back from a bad year where I didn't learn anything at all. But thanks to my teacher in fifth grade, I got a lot of learning done. She motivated me a lot. She made me realize the potential I had to become a great student. And she pushed me and gave me the confidence I needed to try harder in school. So in fifth grade, we had a graduation, fifth grade graduation in San Jose, where this gave me a look to see how a high school graduation would seem. It inspired me to push harder and to that I could achieve something. It gave me the idea. In sixth grade, I lost motivation and didn't focus in school. I attended a large middle school, as you can see in the back, that had a big environment, and I couldn't really. There was many focus on students, and the social life was very difficult to maintain. This was very difficult grade for me. In seventh grade, I moved to Delhi. I made a big move. This was a big change for me. I went from big city, big schools to town, small schools. This was very hard. I had a lot of detentions and lost times, etc. in my classes. My grades weren't the best. Also in 8th grade, I moved in and I was more settled down. I had a lot more friends and I got a lot more turning down. I was more self-aware that I needed to become a better student and that I couldn't slack off in school. I was motivated by my teacher, Miss Crescio, who helped me out a lot and pushed me into coming into freshman year in 9th grade. 9th grade, I moved in high school more confident. I became a better student. I was more motivated, and this was helped out a lot by my English teacher, who motivated me a lot to become the student that I am today. Thanks to her, I am a good student now.
Although Cosmo's and my educational story differ in their ways, both show an educational progress that had its ups and downs.
This journey brings us to our current day educational status. We are now both involved in AP classes and excel in our school.